Hello everybody, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today, we will be doing a Ratchet & Clank Going Commando challenge, where we are only allowed to use GADGETRON weapons. For anybody who is not aware, on the 4th planet in this game, Barlow, there's an old GADGETRON vendor who sells you 5 old GADGETRON weapons. Those being the Bomb Glove, the Decoy Glove, the Tesla Claw, the Walloper, and the Visibomb Gun. These 5 weapons are from the first game, and these weapons are known to not really be that good. It's a cool Easter egg that they're in the game, but they really don't do that much damage, and you guys are really going to see that in this video, that they are good for like a level, and then they just become complete and utter trash. So yeah, it's going to be a fun one. If you guys enjoy content like this, or challenge videos like this, please consider subscribing, as it helps me out a lot, and I would be down to do any and all challenges that you guys want, so please throw suggestions in the comments. Now, before we get started, there is a little bit of lore to this challenge. So for anybody who is not aware, in the first game, you get hired by GADGETRON after winning the hoverboard race, and Ratchet asks, "Oh, cool, do I get a discount?" And he says, "Sorry, you gotta be with the company for 2 years." So the reference to that is that once Up Your Arsenal comes out, you then get the GADGETRON discount and you actually get your weapons 10% off. What I'm doing is I'm making an official contract. Ratchet is now legally binded to using only GADGETRON weapons, and that's why this challenge exists. If he uses Megacorp weapons, he is no longer allowed to get that discount. So that's kind of the lore to why I did this challenge, and, you know, just to give a little bit of a backstory. But story doesn't matter. It's a freaking Ratchet & Clank game. Let's blow some shit up, alright? Let's get started. Since we don't get the GADGETRON weapons until Barlow, we're gonna go ahead and start this video there. But we did do Aranos II and Maktar Nebula with the wrench only, since the wrench is still technically GADGETRON's wrench from the first game. After buying all the GADGETRON weapons, we head to Endako, and honestly, these weapons still do a really good amount of damage to all the enemies, so this level was not an issue at all. But that was about to change, because after Felton, we head to Notak, and surprisingly, these weapons are already becoming dated, and we just bought them. Sorry, how much damage does this do? One shot? No, not even the Bomb Glove one-shots anymore. They're already getting stronger. No way! The Bomb Glove 3 shots? Oh no. No shot. I didn't think it would be that weak that fast. Anyways, we clear the facility, talk to the gibberish robots who do not like Ratchet, and we head to Siberius to face off with the thief. Yeah, so as you can see, the Tesla Claw is easily our best weapon right now, and probably will be for a while. Oh my god, it takes 4 shocks. Oh my gosh, these weapons suck. Okay, well literally, the Claw is probably the best weapon out of them all. It's still bad, but it's probably still the best of them all, unfortunately. So by using rock to get wrench to break glass to whatever the hell Clank says, we now get the new wrench. And theoretically speaking, we don't know whether the manufacturer to this wrench is GADGETRON or Megacorp. It's likely Megacorp, and therefore it is banned from this point forward. We're not allowed to use the wrench. We then head through the rest of the caves and show off the greatest GADGETRON weapon they've ever produced. The Walloper. We then collect the 10 required desert crystals with ease, grab the glider, and head to Dobbo. Now, when it comes to the armor in this challenge, we are allowed to purchase it. The GADGETRON contract only states that the weapons have to be GADGETRON, so the armor should theoretically be fine. The first path of Dobbo was a lot easier than I thought, with the soldiers dying quickly to the Bomb Glove, and the tanks honestly only take like 5 Visibomb shots, which sounds like a lot, but trust me, I will take 5 shots any day with this challenge. The rest of this area was a little tough because we kept getting hit and we were very low on health, and we ran out of Bomb Glove ammo, which kind of became a problem. But the Tesla Claw was a good secondary, and we were able to make it to the mathematician who, yelled at us.
You're going to the Megacorp Games!
Not yet, mathematician. We still have one more section of Dobbo we have to clear, but the Visibomb gun comes in a lot of handy here. And then, yeah, as you guys know, we get scammed. This is an interesting planet.
Huh?
What the fuck?
On to Joba next. This level surprisingly was not an issue. The bulls were a little annoying and so were the turret guys. But honestly, as long as we take them out with the Visibomb gun while we remain hidden, it really isn't a big issue. We have to go back for ammo every so often, but that's not a big deal. Though I will say, the bulls were so powerful they actually crashed the game, which was pretty freaking wild considering this was official hardware.
So, oh my god! No! Shit. Oh, he's down here too. Fuck. Apparently the game is not programmed for you to fight these guys down here.
Anyways, now it's time for
The Megacorp Games!
the only real hard part about the arena was just the lack of ammo. The enemies are extremely spongy now because obviously we're halfway through the game, our weapons suck. So we're using a lot of ammo to kill very few enemies. So we ended up having to use the Walloper quite a bit while we gathered more ammo. And eventually we did come out victorious, but this was a bit of a challenge. And so was the cage match one, because the cage match one doesn't spawn ammo. Luckily though, there wasn't that many enemies, so we were able to clear it without needing ammo. The exterior of Todano was very easy. We kind of just visibombed the big robot dudes, and the squirrels were not a threat at all. Unfortunately, the interior is a completely different story. The interior has what feels like hundreds of thousands of freaking robots that never seem to want to stop spawning. We have barely enough normal ammo to get past the first horde of enemies, and the second horde of enemies, we basically spam the Visibomb gun and get through them. This strategy is just enough to get us past this level, acquiring the coordinates to Boldon. If I had to summarize Boldon in 5 words, it would simply be Visibomb gun is the GOAT. Dude, this weapon is so busted, but like only for this level.
Nice! I was actually really hoping I could do that. Alright, now that they're distracted, let me literally punch him in the booty. Let's go! We beat Boldon!
Now that we were wrongfully arrested, we have to escape. Obviously, there's some Clank missions here, but we don't care. Although, that does have me thinking, is Clank made by GADGETRON? Huh, I wonder.
Alright guys, if you thought this challenge was hard before, we now don't have Clank. And we have extremely tight corridors. Was that 7? I think that was 7 zaps. 2, 8, 9. 9 zaps to kill a singular one.
Yeah, this level clearly has no intentions of being easy, but so far we had plenty of ammo for the first section, so we pick up our new wrench that we still can't use, and the next section is honestly not as bad as I was expecting, but it's mainly because this level has strong enemies, but they are very fortunately very easy to dodge, so we kind of just avoid everybody. Alright, so I don't mean to disappoint you all, because I know you're expecting, oh my gosh, Snivelak's next, it's going to be such a hard level. Yeah, so I cheesed the freak out of this level using the Visibomb gun, and I was pretty much able to kill every single enemy with 0 issues at all, since they put a vendor right at the start of that bridge. And when it comes to the fight, I wouldn't say I cheesed it, but I didn't do it with GADGETRON Weapons because that's not possible. We did it the normal way. So not cheesed, but also not GADGETRON. Next up is Smolg, my least favorite level in the entire game. I think it's the hardest level in the entire game. Maybe that's controversial. Maybe you guys think the next level will be harder, but I've always hated this level, especially because I'm afraid of flying vehicles and things like that. Anyways, we start off with the petrifying path where we have to fly across all the floating platforms that give me huge anxiety, just to end up getting scammed by this dude, paying 40,000 bolts for the coordinates to Damisel, which I just think is insane. It's no wonder speedrunners did everything they could to skip this level. But criminal inflation rate aside, we head over to the actual hard path of Smolg. The easiest strategy for this level was actually the exact same strategy as Aranos. Avoid every goddamn enemy you can.
That's actually the better idea. Can you beat it with only GADGETRON weapons? Yes, if you run for your fucking life. At every given moment, if you run for your life, yes, you can do it. Unfortunately, there is a lot of non-optional fights, though. But optional fights, yeah, we're gonna skip them. Like this one. This one's not optional, unfortunately. We are forced to do this one. What? That's not fair. There's literally another decoy on the map. Why are they ignoring it? I was gonna use the Visibomb while they were distracted on the decoy. But they literally ignored the decoy. Alright. Okay, just spam bomb. Oh, beautiful timing. Beautiful timing. Thank you. Now run for your goddamn life, Ratchet.
Yeah, that's enough smoke for today. Now, let's move on to Grelbin, everybody's actual favorite level, with the Yetis from Secret Agent Clank. Yes, I said that. Yes, I'm kidding. We collect the 9 moonstones that Mr. wants so desperately that we can conveniently move the rock and let us glide into paradise. In paradise, we have a bunch of these little robot dudes. Honestly, I skipped most of them. Don't worry, guys. I know I'm skipping a lot of enemies, but there are a lot of mandatory enemies coming up as we get near the end game, so don't worry. You guys are not missing out on much. Now, when it comes to the second part of Grelbin, after we open up the ramps to the larger portion of the snowy area to get more moonstones, we actually just end up skipping it by doing a speedrun trick that lets us get to Angela's house instantly. Now, not only does this skip the second portion of Grelbin, this actually also skips Damosel entirely because it means that we do not need the Hypnomatic at all. But this also means that we will have to learn some on-the-fly speedrun tricks for Yeedil. This is by far, without a single doubt in my mind, the hardest level in any challenge I have ever done. Just for reference, I know I said I wouldn't be skipping enemies anymore, but I am telling you with all of the confidence in my mind, every single weapon we have, all of the ammo together would only be able to take out at maximum like maybe 5 or 6 soldiers. And there's like 50. So basically what we do here is we have to get through this entire section with a horde of troopers, the next dynamo section with annoying platforming and bullets constantly flying, and then there's this part where you think, oh my gosh, you have to kill them, but we use a dummy glove to distract them while we get to the infiltrator section and get through. Then we have this water section, very easy, and then we have the actual roadblock. These 2 tanks. You are required to kill these 2 tanks in order for the swing shot nodes to actually spawn. And I kid you not, these tanks take exactly 20 Visibomb gun shots to die. Which means, because we skipped all of those enemies, we have to unload 1 clip of Visibomb to destroy the first tank and go all the way back through the entire level that we just skipped all of the enemies to get ammo. And then guess what? We have to go through the onslaught again just to take out the second tank. And that's assuming we don't miss any Visibombs. Let's just say I did not get this first try. And this is probably the challenge where I have lost my sanity the absolute most. This was bringing me to my breaking point. This was insane. No, don't get hit by stupid. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my fucking god. Hope to god they didn't respawn. No! No, are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, I'm just making sure that it actually accepted my X input and actually switched to the bomb glove. Are you fucking kidding me? At least we finally got used to the inverted controls because that was genuinely unbearable. The problem right now is, look at our fucking health. Like how... Realistically... How are we supposed to fuck around with these guys with this much health? Realistically. We're putting a dummy glove right there. Hopefully they'll see it and fall for it like idiots. It looks like they did. It looks like they did fall for it like idiots. I'm telling you, the literal hardest part is the trek back. The trek back is absolutely ridiculous. How are we supposed to go back with this much health? We're literally 1 hit from death. We are 1 hit from death. I can sure as hell try. Alright, here's where we have to be a fucking Giga Chad. I'm pretty sure we die in 1 hit. I'm fairly certain we die in 1 hit. We do not... Oh my god. Please, for the love of God. Please, for the love of God. Put the dummy. Get distracted by the dummy because you guys are fucking dummies. You guys are idiots and you're dummies. Please go up. I don't feel comfortable standing still. I don't feel comfortable standing still. I just don't. Watch us not have bought Visibomb. We bought the Visibomb.
Did the tank respawn? The tank did not respawn. Repeat, the tank did not respawn. I'm pretty sure wherever that vendor is, I'm like 99% sure it's not a checkpoint. Meaning if we die, we still have to do this all over again. Meaning we have one shot to make it to the protopet. One shot. Please, last one. Please kill it. Oh. I fucking hate this game.
Believe it or not, I personally don't believe it. We actually made it past this section on the very first try. All we did was just spam Visibomb, get more ammo, spam Visibomb, get more ammo until everybody was dead. We then got a nanotech heal to come in absolutely clutch, and we brought down the slingshot bridge and charge booted straight towards the cutscene, which therefore brings us to the final boss of this challenge. Final boss of this fight was not actually as difficult as I was expecting it to be. Because I am an avid Zen watcher, I have seen his wrench only video, and his wrench only video has taught me how to beat this guy with only the wrench. Now obviously, I'm not going to use the wrench, I'm going to substitute it with the walloper. But basically, what we need him to do is we need him to either suck up the crate, which will give us time to basically, as you can see, literally punch him in the dick. And then when he grabs the tractor beam bomb, he's going to shoot giant explosions at us, aka himself, which deals a massive amount of damage to himself, which is what's going to be doing 99.9% of the damage. So basically this strategy is foolproof. We have him kill the soldiers as much as we can, avoid as much gunfire as possible, and in the end of the day, we will beat him, which does indeed answer the question, is it possible to beat Going Commando with only Gadgetron weapons? Absolutely. As long as you exclude the turret on Snivelak. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more challenges like this, please consider subscribing, as it helps me know that you guys enjoy this content. And I do have a lot more challenge videos on the channel if you want to see them, such as me playing Up Your Arsenal with a steering wheel, or me playing a Ratchet & Clank 1 randomizer. There's a lot of amazing videos, so please subscribe if you enjoy Ratchet & Clank, because it is unfortunately a dying franchise, and I'm doing the best I can to revive it. And to all my members, thank you so much. Your guys' continued support means the absolute world to me, and I love you guys so much. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.